Shut up. Today's finally the day. We're finally going to take the FC to the shop and it's going to get wrapped. So it's going to be a new colour, hopefully within 2 days. So here it is at the moment. I don't have the side skirts on because I don't think they'll fit, so I'm just leaving them here for today. Ruby and I are loaded up. Hello. So we're all loaded up. We're going to take it over to the new shop, so I'll give you a look at that when we get there. But it's finally happening. We're going to go get this thing done. So we're at the new shop now. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, as you can see. Everything's just all over the place from the move. We spent like 4 days, full days, till midnight, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just moving all the furniture and all that. So it's just hectic. But if you didn't know, we do all kinds of signage, vehicle wraps. So that's what we're going to do with my car. But this is the new vinyl room. It's not even all the vinyl yet. And this will be the main kind of showroom. So we'll have all the display cabinets, laser cutting, ladies, junk. This is the printers and all the paper. But yeah, nothing's put away. This is probably going to be an office at the moment, we'll see. But yeah, nothing's put away, so everything's just in the way at the moment. But here's the printers and the cutter. So if you need any stickers, printer or cut, hit us up. There's Ruby going away. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, there's going to be the factory out here where we'll wrap cars and everything. So it's going to be sick. It's going to be much bigger space. Going to be able to actually fit a car in here and not have to turn it around 10 times like we had to at the old shop. But yeah, I might start posting more of this stuff on Instagram and show you guys a bit more about what it's like doing stickers and design work. So if you want to see that, let me know. Let me know what you reckon. Yeah, we're going to start moving stuff and then we're going to get the, I wish this had zoom. We'll get the FC in here and we will start working on it. But first of all, got a couple little rust patches that I want to chuck just a little bit of spray paint on. Just like here, which is from the spoiler. Then I've got a bit of surface rust on the roof. And even these are brand new, but they just rust within like a couple weeks or whatever. So maybe if I get time, rattle them up, but not that fussed about them yet. So yeah, might try buff that back and just chuck some more rust stuff on it. So the last time it's gonna look like this. Just got the car at the front of the shop now, started stripping it a bit. Here's how it's looking. Couple little touch-ups on the roof and the back here. Just try slow that stuff down while it doesn't wreck my car. Where's the man? It's Boof and Max.
Who is this? Oh, it's on telephone. It's not a telephone, you fucking moron.
Yeah, send that out to the world, huh?
Yeah.
So we're at Max's studio where I work at. I've already explained that we've just spent 4 days moving all this shit over, so it's all a mess at the moment. Here's the guy that's useless. You won't see him doing any work in this vlog, that's for sure.
Double useless.
You can see all the shit.
What's the word for double useless?
Mr. Handsome in the photos. What do you reckon? Yeah, man. Dog and I. Looking good. I said before, but if you want any stickers or wrapping, hit us up. Wrap the shit out of it. Yep, let's keep going on the FC. I might try do a time lapse now. Keep going.
What, singing?
Yeah.
No way, no way.
Alright, so we got the FC in now. Pretty much all blown apart. Only thing I couldn't get off were these side molds, so they might look a bit shit, but they have clips on the back, which are really hard to do in the first place, and then I think it's all taped on, so might give it another attempt tomorrow quickly, or else we'll just wrap around it. But taking the rear end off for the first time, looks kind of cool. Everything off, all the trim out. What do you reckon, Max?
I think it's amazing.
First wrap in the new shop, first job in the new shop.
Exciting.
For no money as well.
It's like, what's different there, man?
Nah, exactly. Put the bumper up here. Some repairs. What's that?
I was going to say, I might have to sing because my rendition's so clear and
You reckon?
It's like the actual.
What's the name of that band that's your favourite band?
Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens? I don't think so. Banner will be going. Got a new one for that. What else we got? Yep, that's about it. Who cares? Day 2 of the FC wrap. So I've finally just about finished pulling it all apart. Pulled out all the trims now. Just got to pull off that handle, which I've already unbolted. But FC is in. Here's my intake that I was talking about in the last video, if you can see it. It's made a nice little intake, and here's the catch can is actually, if you can see it, it's under there. Magic. Look at that. Catch can under there. But here we go. I still don't know, but it is what it is. This is what I've got. This is what we're going with. It looks, at least the texture of it looks so much better than the paint. So it's already a massive step up in like quality. Like it's, the thing about this is it's not going to be a show car or anything. If you watch any of my videos, you know I just build basically as good as I can myself and get parts wherever I can. But it's just going to be what it is, clean it up a little bit. Wanted it all to be one color was the main thing. So yeah, it's just going to be what it is. It's not going to be show car finish. As you can see, this all still looks pretty good. All the trimming and that. I said in the other video I couldn't get the side trims off, so I'm just going to leave them. Really don't want to break them. I'm going to set up a time lapse soon, so that'll be cool. I'll show you around. Dog enjoying the sun, huh? Huh? Enjoying the sun? Yeah, hopefully it'll look good, we'll see. It's a fair bit lighter than I want it to go, but this is the material I could get in the right finish. Really wasn't many options. It's very bright in here, but yeah, should be cool. Keep going. Nice. Day 3. It's hard to do. Day 3 of the FC wrap. Here's Max down here.
Hello.
I forgot to tell you that if you want to be on my vlog, you got to do a drift pose. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. That kind of looks, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
I was going to give you 5 minutes to research, but I'm not sure if you're having a fit or...
Yeah, probably. Close to it. Not far off. Look at that, look at that. Good. That's alright. Looks good. Well, don't go that close.
Here's the Seafoam FC. It is on camera now, so if you fuck it up,
940.
everyone will know you can't measure.
940 by over by 12, whatever, so width 940 off.
So,
Watch out for the space.
what was I talking about before the battery died? Yeah, so this is where we're at. Started putting this door together. It's all complete. All the rear's all complete. Lizard car, apart from the bumper. Then the taillights can go in. Fuel cap. All that. My dodgy, fucked up trim. It's looking pretty cool though.
You did all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had 9 beats.
What's that?
You did 9 beats.
More.
More. Jeez.
There's some that aren't on there, so some that this car didn't get to, so they're all the ones that this car's been to.
Damn. How low can you go? Yeah, bro. What a brother, no. The crew put the black attack. No, I like it.
I'm gonna have to mute that, it's just so good, huh?
I know, exactly. You're right. Copyright, they'll be throwing up. Flavor Flav on the phone.
Flavor Flav seems like the guy that would definitely sue you.
Yep.
100%.
Fucking. You say you're trying to look like me as well.
Oh, yes. But yeah, pretty much getting there.
Right, okay.
We gotta do the body kit and the roof, and that's about it.
Roof, not bonnet. Roof.
Bonnet. We're not doing the bonnet, obviously.
Roof.
So yeah, cool. Alright, this is the height of my professionalism. I've got a stool. Here's the car. This is the height of my professionalism. Thought I'd come out and actually film a outro for the car, because through the big rush of everything on, what was it, last Thursday, didn't really get to film enough, so just thought I'd come out, explain everything that happened, show the car a bit, and go over everything. So first of all, the whole point of doing this was for Sevens Day, which was 7th of the 7th, obviously 22, and planned on getting the car wrapped so we could go kind of unveil it, have it all one color for Sevens Day, the biggest day of the meet. Oh, have it all ready for Sevens Day, the biggest meet of the year, which would have been nice, but ended up running that late just from finishing the wrap. We'd spent 3 whole days on it, and that was right after the move, like hadn't even finished the move and started wrapping the car, so that was just hectic. Ended up finishing the car at like 8 o'clock at night, drove straight to the city, and unfortunately the security guards had called the cops and Highway Patrol had shown up. They'd shut the gate to the car park and Highway Patrol blocked off the entry, so basically the meet got shut down. Lochie from Tape Drift was helping me out. You can see him in the time lapse. He's helped me out. We went down and then ended up not getting in. Talked to a couple people that were still there. and heard that there was a meet at Docklands, so we just head down there. All right, I'm back. The GoPro shit itself again. So where was I? Yeah, so Lochie and I drove to Docklands, try and meet up with some people. We saw a couple cars around but didn't know where they were. And then unfortunately, I ripped off one of my side skirts on a speed bump. So smashed this, a couple spots. Not that worried about it, to be honest. I planned on blowing up this body kit at some point anyway, but I was planning on doing it in a much cooler way. But shit happens. Oh, it's a bit dirty. It was also very heavy rain. So I cracked that in a couple places. But that should be fixable. And then I'll just run a patch over that. The way we wrap the car is all pretty much to be as cheap as possible anyway, and make it as easy as possible. You can see here some bubbles and shit. I had some problems with this piece. As soon as I tacked it down, all the clear coat of the paint actually decided to peel up. So you can see all in here, and that's why it's lost its tack in there. That's also stretched in anyway, so it's not great. So unfortunately, smashed that side skirt to bits, kind of. But yeah, I'll sort that out. So unfortunately that happened at Docklands. Big ass speed bump, or no, shitty plastic black and yellow ones. But I'll show you around the car. Oh yeah, so we managed to get a little bit of content, and then we also got kicked out of that car park, so that's cool. But we both got a little bit of content, so we'll both be sharing that obviously throughout this week. So some of it might already be up, so go check out at taped.jp, I think it is. I'll put it up in the thing or down there. And then my page obviously at i2i.oz, and you'll be able to see some of that stuff. Yeah, we got a little bit of content, but not as much. We both probably would have like, I don't think he was filming, but I would have filmed, taken some pictures of the other cars, but obviously didn't get to do any of that. So we just did a little bit on this, which is cool, and that was it for the night. So drove home, it was pouring rain, didn't get home till late as, yeah, so I'll show you around the car. Now, don't be coming up to me at any meets being like, oh, I can see where the seam is. This isn't a show car. It is what it is. Like, I bought this kit for a couple $100 or whatever, fixed it up a bit, had a few cracks, but the point of this isn't to be a show car, it's honestly to be a track car. So as far as it looks good from here, that's good enough, you know, 10-foot rule or whatever. But yeah, there's seams in it, especially the front bumper. It's just ridiculous, the curvature of it in and out. So it's just like, it's never gonna be perfect in one piece. But like, this is good enough for me. There's a few bubbles coming through just cause like, the texture underneath isn't great. You can see some cracking and shit like that. So the texture isn't great to begin with. It was actually broken a bit, so you know, it's ended up pretty good. And like the fact that it's all one color, it all looks so much better. The wrap, like you can see some textures and dents and stuff in it, but it really hides a lot of the junk, like the shitty paint and stuff. And honestly, I think it does look a lot better already. I'm still don't know if I'm sold on the color, but this is what I could get. Pretty much got this for free for helping out with the move because we already had this material. So it was pretty much just what we had. It is a wrap, so it's going to change eventually anyway. But I do think it came out pretty good. It is a bit lighter than I wanted to do. I wanted to do like a British racing green, or maybe even a bit darker with a sparkle in it. But there's just no materials that have the texture that I wanted. And then yeah, like I said, we already had this color, so that was cool. It's close enough. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know your opinion in the comments or whatever. Let me know what you reckon. Try sell me on the color if you like it. Or else maybe we'll have to change it up soon in a few months. That'll be 2 years for us, but we'll change it up eventually. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's cool seeing it all in one color for sure. Stoked on that. Not stoked on losing my side skirt, but nothing you do about that. But yeah, don't come up to any meets. There are seams, like pretty much this is to do it like the cheapest way possible, so that's in the paint. But then this one, that's a seam, and the reason we do that is you can see in the time lapse the whole side is done in one piece. But if you were to try to do, it'd probably be impossible, to be honest, but if you tried to do from here on the FC, this is all a single piece of metal with no seams all the way around the back. So probably no matter what, you'd have to have a seam because the material just won't take it, or you're going to waste like 3 or 4 meters of material just because you are trying to do it in one piece. Obviously you can do the door in one piece, which we did, so there's no seam on the door, which looks cool. You kind of try to hide your seams in the places where they won't be seen, so this seam comes off the door line and continues on, if you can see it. But yeah, as I was saying, this was super last minute. The bumper was done last, and like this was done 7, 8 o'clock at night. So there's a bit of patching here, but even like last minute wrapping it, it's a terrible shape to wrap because of all these curves and bits. And then on top of that, like, was the quickest bumper wrap ever. And then also it's been in the rain that night, so it's hard to keep perfect, but honestly, I don't really care. There's a few bits and bobs, like I can cut this shorter though, that's all right. Still not done with this stage of it, so I'm not going to take any real good photos or anything yet. I'll get the skirt fixed up. Got a few little things I want to do. I've got a banner to match the color of the car, so I'll put that on and we'll do a few little touch-ups and stuff, but yeah, I think it looks all right. As you can see here, I've also had the skirt pop off, but like even that, yeah, it should have a cable tie in it, which is probably wasn't installed in the rush. So it's cable tie up there, and then none of this was mounted properly. We were in that much of a rush, so I just ended up doing a little sneaky tape job, which obviously popped off just like that. You can hardly tell, actually fills the gap pretty cool. But yeah, it was a massive rush. We were already over an hour late to the show, and then obviously ended up missing it. So we were just trying to get it all on. The bumper's the only thing that's mounted properly, skirts aren't. There it pops. So jump on the Taped JP page and check out his content on this and Seven's Day, and then my page as well. And then yeah, we'll have more coming on this soon. Bye bye.